Spiritually yours in the building. Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? We're gonna hop into it. I hope y'all doing okay today. Let's see what we got here. To my angels, my guides, my ascended masters, the divine, the universe, the higher power, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Jophiel, Gabriel, Uriel, Metatron, Azrael, and to my ancestors that love and care for me and want the best for me. Please and thank you for the clear, precise, accurate messages I need to deliver to the collective at this time. Let's get it. We're all on different timelines. This could be someone's past, present, future. Flip the roles if need be. Take only what is yours. It's not gender specific. I go by the illustration, the definition, and the energy of the cards. And like, subscribe, comment, share. Join the Spiritually Yours family where I would love to have you. Okay, y'all. So, there's a coven, a cult, or organization, or just a group of people that involves like high priests and high priestesses. I wrote this channel message down. Somebody that wanted to go against you went to these people to get some type of help. I'm going to read what I wrote down. The cult turned down the offer to sacrifice you due to your destiny involving a twin flame or high-level soulmate union. And going against you would affect your counterpart and your family's destiny. Money not worth the risk. The head of the cult, coven, or organization said they won't lose their hierarchy going against you. So let's see here who got turned away from doing some type of magic to you or sacrificing you in some way. We have Dragon, never got this one. Mastery. With inner peace, with inner power and wisdom, you have the strength to transform through any challenges. Manifest your deepest desires with courage and clarity. Some of y'all have dragons that protect you. I had a reading when I first started doing readings about dragons. Oh my God, I love dragons. So some of y'all have spirit, like totems that are dragons. Dove, inner peace, release worries and embrace tranquility. Let simplicity flow within, finding stillness amidst life's chaos. I don't think I got dove before either. Penguin, resilience, trust in your strength to fly through the waters of life challenges, knowing that support and harmony will guide you forward. I don't know if I got penguin either. So they're speaking a lot about you having strength and power here to get through whatever. Let's see what happened here. Let's see what somebody was trying to get somebody else to co-sign on and they got declined. Somebody doesn't want to mess with your destiny. And if your destiny involves a twin flame union, this coven cult organization, they don't want no parts of it. Especially your destiny being a divine masculine or feminine, and then your counterpart being the other one, divine feminine or masculine. No, you're not fucking with no twin flame union and who you are with your strength. And some of y'all have dragons as spirit animals. Oh, hell no. A Greek god just got involved. So expect chaos and a lesson. Someone is about to get hit with divine karma in a love triangle. So we do have chaos here with the dove. So they want you to ground yourself and find harmony and balance in your life when you do have chaos going on. This could be someone that put you in a third party. I was feeling X energy that tried to get someone to do some type of spell work or magic to you. She sent a death spell and now her prize tulips are wilting. Somebody could like plants, and I feel like their plants are dying. Plants hold energy. So if you have a plant that's dying, there's not good energy in the vicinity. Let me see what we got here. Spirit had to snatch you out of that mess, since obviously you were ignoring the signs. Some of y'all were in a third party that a tower hit to move you out of that situation. This person is still mad at you some way for some reason. I don't know. I think someone sent the isolation spell. Well, let's not waste it. We should learn a new craft. So some of y'all, I feel like if you have been isolated or like in hermit mode, it's been helping you elevate spiritually. You might be picking up on some new abilities and gifts here. One more, and then we're gonna hop into this. Incoming. Shit, what day is it? When's the full moon? Okay. So somebody could have wanted someone to do some type of spell work or magic to you during a full moon here. I don't know if we probably had one recently. I'm being told to get one more. One more here. One more about this. Kylie just entered the situation. Now shit's getting real. Somebody's about to go through the most intense glow up of their life. Some of y'all, this person might have wanted glamour spells to be done to you. But let's see what happened here. At least we got somebody that got sense. This high priestess or priest did not want the problems that they would have put themselves in, the situation they would have put themselves in by taking this money and doing this to you. Let's see what they saw about you. Well, we got the death card here. Endings and beginnings, transformation, metamorphosis, and into a cycle, Scorpio energy. More on this situation. Yeah, somebody wanted an ending for you. Some of y'all was death spells. They feel like that would be victorious to them. That would make them. Let me just keep going. More on this. Yeah, it's giving me death spells. Somebody tried to sacrifice you. I don't know what, in exchange for what? In exchange for what? We got somebody wanted to sacrifice you to become an emperor. We got 4-4 here. I've been seeing 4-4-4 all day today. Yep. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody wanted to collaborate with a cult and they felt like, or a coven or organization that's, I'm not going to say they're dark, but I feel like they dabble in dark arts. I feel like this person wanted to be a part of this group. I feel like it's for power with the Emperor energy. Aries here to have some type of authority here. This person didn't understand his rules to this shit and his levels to this. This was too much. It's too much to lose here going against you. I feel like this person was trying to obtain some type of power, some type of like collaboration with these people. And we have the Magician next to the 3 of Pentacles. They thought they was going to elevate by getting rid of you. I don't know who this is, but it could be an Aries or you're one, or Scorpio here. More on this. The 2 of Pentacles, yeah. In exchange for you, they wanted to level up. I feel like spiritually. Somebody here wanted to be an emperor off of getting rid of you. Like giving you to these people. They said hell to the no. We don't want that. More on this. Yeah, it's too much conflict. They had these people look into you and they saw that they didn't want these problems. We have conflict, disagreements, defeat, bully, theft, abusive relationship. This person might have offered a good bit of money. If they ain't got much money, they wanted to sacrifice you, knowing the type of energy you hold. But this is too much of a risk here. Yeah, the Fool. No Aries energy. These people said, take your money and shove this shit because we don't need it. This is too much of we're going to definitely take losses here messing with the collective. More on this. The Lovers. Yeah, it's a past person. I feel like somebody you rejected, you let go of. Gemini energy. Yeah, we got the Hangman in reverse. Delay, standstill. Resistance, stalling, indecision, fear of sacrifice, and lack of control. Yeah. Now somebody this person could be scared because they know what their intention is, even though it didn't actually come into fruition because it was declined. The intention was still there. This coven might have told this person who you are and how you got dragons and shit as spirit animals. Oh, this person is scared. We have justice in reverse. Libra energy. Unfairness. Lack of accountability. Guilt. Dishonesty and punishment. This person is going to be punished, whether it happened to you or fucking not. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Inner turmoil. Deep-seated fears. Secrets. Release and worry. Hope. Reaching out. This person is scared that they're going to be found out. Somebody really thought that because this cult or coven is, they probably do sacrificial things, rituals and stuff, that it didn't matter who it is. It's just you're a sacrifice and they would be okay with this. This person's scared because it was declined, and I feel like they told them about you. The Ace of Wands, I was going to say in reverse. It's not in reverse. Willpower, power, potential, new beginnings, new project. What's this Ace of Wands? The Temperance. Yeah, they told them about you. We got harmony, what we was talking about with the spirit animals. Balance, moderation, purpose. I feel like they revealed your purpose to them. Some of y'all are meant to be in a twin flame union, and your person is nothing to fuck with neither. So if they would have did this sacrifice or did magic on you and it affected this twin flame union or high level soulmate union, it would have affected your person's life. And if you have children that might be rainbow babies, star seeds, light workers, it's not just you that this would affect. Somebody didn't take that into consideration, that your life involves other people. Your destiny involves other people. So, no, I'm not touching this shit with a 10-foot pole. This person is supposed to be in a twin flame union. Do you know the repercussions of fucking with a twin flame? You could die from that. Messing with a twin flame union? Oh, hell no. Sagittarius energy. More on this. What were they told? What was this? What was the collective's ex or their karmic, somebody connected to an ex? What was they told? What were they told about the collective? What were they told about the collective? The Strength card. I knew it. That's why I asked. Leo energy. It's going to be nothing but regret, failure, disappointment, grief. I told you somebody could die over this. Confirmation. What else was they told? Oh my God, this is crazy. What else were they told? Somebody, I feel like this pissed them off more. That's why justice is in reverse. They feel like it's unfair, that they can't do anything to you. Page of Cups. Possibility, happy surprise, dreamer, creative opportunities, intuitive messages. They know you're intuitive. They feel like you're going to pick up on this. They don't want you to, because they already know it's going to be some type of punishment for this. More on this. You have new love here. The Three of Swords. Yep, they told them they was going to be under judgment. There's grief here. They could lose someone. This person is scared. Grief, emotional pain, heartbreak, sorrow, divorce, depression. Something on this card is a part of this person's judgment. And then we have the Devil here. Capricorn energy. We also have Pisces here. I don't know what to say here. More on this. The Four of Wands. Yeah, there's a commitment here. Harmony, marriage, homecoming. 11-11 energy. More on this. The Tower. Fuck with this union if you want to. And it is my birthday again. fuck with this union and this person's in the collective's life if you want to. This is an empress. Are you crazy? Y'all might look like a regular Joe Smo to this person, but you're not ordinary. You're not ordinary people. Who is that? John Legend? Some of y'all are legends to your family. Some of y'all have actual dragons that protect you. This Hierophant or High Priestess knew that they would definitely fall from grace or whatever they got going on. They would definitely lose their ranking and their power. More on this. Aries and Scorpio energy. The moon, Cancer. What's this moon? What's the moon energy? The Four of Cups. Meditation, contemplation, disconnected. What's the moon? The Knight of Cups. It's hidden that you're blessed. This person, they don't know who you are truly. They found out. I feel like they still don't believe it. What's this Knight of Cups? The Seven of Pentacles. They're still going to try to do something to you. This person won't give up until they ass might be out of here. What's this Seven of Pentacles? Yep. Yep. Well, hard head make a soft ass. If you go to a covenant occult or organization that has high priestesses, psychics, high priest, whatever else, warlocks, witches, and they tell you to leave somebody alone, why would you still try something? They're just creating more karma for themselves by not leaving this alone when it comes to you. Somebody's obsessed with getting something, having something done to you. More on this? This is crazy. The Four of Pentacles, and they're not going to get anywhere with this. More on this? Yep. Somebody just wants to be a challenge to you even after receiving the clarity with the Ten of Pentacles that they should leave you alone. Somebody's very ignorant, very stubborn. One more card. The Two of Cups in reverse. Self-love, disharmony, distrust, breakups, imbalance, tension, and broken communication. Somebody is not getting the memo. They don't believe it because they're looking at you for surface value. They don't believe it. With the two, they can't fathom, we have 2-2 here, that you're who these people said you are. Because a lot of you are very caring and loving. They haven't seen the I flip a fucking table on your head side of you. They haven't seen it. And some of y'all don't even have to be in that energy. Yeah, the Ten of Cups, they used to this. Divine love, blissful relationships, inner happiness, fulfillment. Yeah, you don't have to buck at nobody. You don't have to do this. You just have to do this. We have 2 9s here. Look that up. All you have to do is stay in the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands. Oh, shit, look, y'all. Another 9. And the Sun. And the Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to pull all 3. Wish come true, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, gratitude. The Nine of Wands, courage, persistence, test of faith, resilience, last stand, gearing up for worse pessimism. And the Nine of Pentacles, fruits of labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial independence, 999. That's all. And then as I move the card, we have 666 here. That's all you got to do is stay in the 9 energy. Look up the 3 9s. Them kids are screaming out there. I don't know what this person is expecting here. Something's going to happen to this person. They didn't have too many warnings. It's just they don't believe you're who you are. I don't know what else to say here about this person, but somebody could lose their life over this. Hold on here. I'm looking for my one deck. Where's my archangels? Because I know they got to be here. We got dragons here. I'm going to pull cards on your dragons. Definitely giving me Khaleesi energy. Because you are so kind-hearted from the House of Dragons, people play with you. But she got pushed to the limit, where she kind of snapped a little bit, and then everybody was scared. But they already heard like folklores about her and legends about her family, and I'm feeling like this is what's going on here. This person, they told this person about you, your ancestors, and your destiny, not to open them up to you, but to make them aware of how powerful you are and your legacy. Somebody is like, I don't give a fuck about that because I don't believe it. Okay. And Khaleesi burned up a whole fucking town. Because the people wouldn't leave her alone. I felt so bad. But she just was like, I'm tired of being treated any kind of way here. Some of y'all, this past person, you had a really toxic relationship with them. And then now they're still toxic after the fact when it comes to you. We have the Page of Cups. God who rejoices. Divine comfort, gives consolation, and protects from one's enemies. Look at the archangel you got. Ariel's here. The revealing God. Perception and revelation. Discovers hidden treasures and reveals secrets of nature. Yeah. Whatever was hidden about you, they told them a little something. And they saw whatever was going on and backed out of whatever this is. Eight of Pentacles, God the teacher, intellectual talent, and provides knowledge. Two more. Then I'm going to pick on this dragon. The Ten of Cups, God, master of the universe, divine warrior, confounds the wicked and brings victory and peace. That's what Khaleesi was about. I'm getting that. I had a reading like this a year ago, but it didn't involve a cult. It just involved somebody that was kind of didn't understand to leave you the hell alone. We have the Ace of Swords. God above all names elevated. Affinity and friendship. Obtain the friendship of anyone. I feel like you're really easy to get along with. Somebody is just an enemy of you because they want to be. It's not necessary at all. Five of Swords, God the highest being. Desire to know, the acquisition of wisdom. Yeah, somebody effed around and found out, and they still not getting it. Let me ask. Is this person, that ritual didn't go as planned, is this person still trying to do something to the collective? Are they still trying to do something here? Because I feel the energy of yes. Whoa. Initiation comes with a price, and they just ran out of money. Somebody was going to give a lot of money to do this. They probably saved up. I told you they wanted to be a part of this clique. They said you would get us in a whole lot of shit because you don't, like, somebody ain't all there. One more. They taking their money elsewhere. I feel like they're going to try to get somebody else to do this. Maya is involved in weighing the situation. If the scales tip, someone's getting evicted. Somebody could wind up homeless. Wanted to curse someone's voice. Now they're the ones squawking like a bird. Karma's funny like that. You hear how them kids screaming? One more. Enemies are confused as to why you're still alive. Apparently, divine protection is working. I don't know what to say here. And your spirit guides did a return to sender. I need to find out about this dragon, so y'all know how serious this is. You can have your dragons getting involved in this situation because somebody won't stop here. That's what I'm getting. They're obsessed with accomplishing something when it comes to you. Can you give me more on this dragon, ancestors? For the collective, the purpose of the dragons. Some of y'all, you have more than one. The purpose of the dragons for the collective. The Three of Swords. Heartbreak and pain. Separation and grief, sorrow and trauma. That's their job. To create that for people. Yeah. It's faded. We got 10-10 here. To protect your 10 of Pentacles. Your family, your legacy, inheritance, foundations, higher commitment. Yeah. It's to protect the union too that you're to be in. Can I have something on this union? The twin flame union or the high level soulmate. Can I have something on it? You're due to 10 of Pentacles. I feel like it's a lot at stake here when it comes to you. That's why you have dragons here. The Knight of Wands, impulsive and immature, hot-tempered, rebellious, and charming. That's this past person. Can I have something on a new person? Can I have something on a new person? Three of Wands. Yep, it's coming in your future. And we have foresight here. They saw in your future this union. More on this union, temperance, Sagittarius energy, peace and tranquility, balance and patience and harmony. We had that with the spirit animals. More on the union. The Star. Hope and healing, inspiration and faith, positivity and a wish, Aquarius energy. More on this union. You think they touching that? Man, look. More on this union. More on the union. Somebody might like motorcycles here. The Hermit. Virgo energy. Self-reflection, introspection, solitude. You've both done the work. Your family, they're not playing with this energy. You're due to be in this union. More on this. Hierophant. It's a high-level commitment. It's very spiritual. Traditional, higher learning, beliefs. Look at the hands. Some of y'all, this Hierophant energy is the person that I was speaking about that said no, because we have the Queen of Swords. Honest and fair, cutthroat, objective and truthful and independent. Look at her face. She said hell to the no. More on this. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. The Three of Cups and the Four Wands. Your ancestors and this person's ancestors that you're to be with, they're celebrating this union coming in or you being in it already. Home and reunion, stability and belonging, celebration, celebrations, friendships, and reunions. One more. We have 5, 4, 3 here. One more. Look that up. They say you could be a fool if you want to. This union is protected. We have defending yourself, protecting, and standing your ground. And then we have the death card. Be a fool and receive this death sentence. Somebody can go here. You might hear something about this past person. I know they might. Some of them will be homeless. We definitely got that card. But resilience, close to succeed, and persistent. Yeah, some of y'all the Grim Reapers about that close to this person. Because they won't walk away from this. One more. Somebody know they might not care what happens to them as long as something happens to you. Tower. Yeah, they don't care about this tower. It's coming. I just spoke of the Grim Reaper getting close. Chaos and destruction. Sudden changes to this person that wanted to be an emperor. Now let's see you fight these battles that's coming in with the Five of Wands. Conflict and ego. Competition and rival. Aggression and tension. Aries energy. Aries again is Scorpio. Page of Pentacles. Ambitious and diligent. Goal-orientated. Loyal and faithful and planning. That's the union you'll be in. Let me see. Let me get one more after that. Confirmation. The Devil. Obsession and addiction. Toxicity and excess. Codependency. They won't let it go. One more, Capricorn energy. The Six of Swords, yep. They won't leave it behind. They won't move forward. We got 4, 5, 6 here, y'all. Hold on, let me get it. Look that up. I don't know, y'all. And peeking out is the Fool. Aries energy again. Well, somebody tried to, they made an ultimate sacrifice here messing with you after being told. Because this Hierophant or High Priestess or High Priest energy didn't have to tell them who you are and to leave you alone. They could have just let this person continue to go down this path of trying to find people to co-sign with them to take you out here. They didn't have to tell them that. They could have let this person go ahead on. They could have took this person as a sacrifice and still didn't do anything to you. I don't know what kind of coven or cult this is here. They got a little bit of common sense. Or they just know, like I said, there's levels to this. You, your person, and your family are not to be touched. I don't know what to say here. I wouldn't fuck with no dragons neither. Shit. I don't know who would. Alright. I wanted to pull a different deck, but now I'm trying to remember which one it was. Let's see here, y'all. What deck did I want to pull? Oh. This one. Can I have like 3 of these? 555 on the clock. Changes, transformation. As I'm speaking of changes, things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Some of y'all were Egyptian in a past life. Some of y'all were warrior spirits in a past life. I think we pulled that card. And yep, we have priestess here. Even in a past life, you would have born. Like, warrior woman or man, you were a priest or priestess. Or you're to be that in this lifetime also. Remember I spoke about Khaleesi? This is giving me those vibes. Some of y'all have cats protecting you. But you're crowned in some way. You have a legacy to fulfill. Some of y'all, like I said, are to be a legend to your family. So whatever you were in a past life is very important in this lifetime too. I feel like you do a lot to protect your bloodline energetically and spiritually. And I feel like you give opportunities to them also. Let me get one more here and I'm going to let y'all go. Soul family, calling your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Yep. Some of y'all don't got to lift a finger. Just call your dragon in and your ancestors in them. You're that special. You don't need to do nothing. A lot of y'all put the work in the past life. This lifetime, you ain't about that rah-rah stuff. You're very peaceful because in the past life, you had to put the work in. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Yep, there's nothing you need to do here. Somebody else needs to do something, which is leave you alone. All right, y'all. Just know, if you hear something about an ex going through a lot of stuff, ding, 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 it was you, huh? That's all I'm going to say. All right, y'all, later.